Hi everyone, this is Mr Neel Raithatha, also known as the Wax Whisperer. Thank you for tuning into my latest video. It's of a patient who attended with a fully blocked right ear. The patient's ear canal is quite narrow at the entrance in particular and also quite bendy. We all have two bends in the ear. The first bend is about half a centimetre into the ear canal, and the second bend a further half a centimetre further into the ear canal. And the second bend is located where the cartilage, so the outer third of the ear canal, meets the bony part of the ear canal, so the inner 2/3 of the ear canal. We call that the osseo-cartilaginous juncture. Now, whenever you've got a narrow, twisty ear, we have to stretch the ear open to straighten it and widen it. And you can see the patient's wax is really deep as well. It's impacted against the TM. So TM is an abbreviation that audiologists use for the tympanic membrane. Tympanic membrane is the fancy medical term for eardrum. Because this wax is quite glutinous, sticky, it's not suctioning very well. So I am using suction here, just in case anyone's wondering. And I've just put some olive oil spray into the ear just to bind the wax together. Olive oil spray, I find, tends to have a similar effect to an egg, for example, in a fish cake or potato cake recipe. It binds the ingredients together, and in the case of the ear, it binds this wax together as it comes out in a big plug. It's a fantastic view of the whole ear canal there, offered by our Clearwax eye clear scope. Tympanic membrane's healthy, visible. Just some soft wet wax coating the isthmus. So this is the narrowing about half a centimetre away from the eardrum. It's a natural narrowing, and the ear canal widens again, and it creates two recesses, one to the right, we call that the anterior recess, and one to the base where we are now, the inferior recess. The wax itself is not really going to have a detrimental effect, should I say, to the patient's hearing. Nonetheless, the patient's really still just using a fine end gauge to reduce the suction noise and power to gently remove this. We've got a strand of hair. I know some of you guys hate when there's hairs behind left in the ear. I did manage to get it out. Now, I didn't do it because of viewers insisting that I was due. It was just loose, this one. It was near the entrance. It was safe to remove. And I thought, why not? So as I was naturally removing some of this wet wax off the canal, you can see here I'm just hovering over. That strand of hair did actually come out. Patient has got a bit of keratin coating the canal, some dead keratin. And as I was suctioning, I managed to peel some of the skin off as well. Came off very easily. So this is some dead skin on the anterior canal wall. We're on the cartilaginous portion, hence why I can put a bit of pressure. If I was to put that same amount of pressure on the inner 2/3 of the ear canal, it would be very uncomfortable for the patient. And the way we stretch the ear, we pull the pinner, so the pillar is the external cartilage, it looks like a satellite dish. We retract that backwards and upwards in adults. And that not only does that straighten the first bend, so it comes in line with the second bend, in essence it makes the ear canal just a cylindrical tube, straight from entrance to the eardrum. It also stretches and widens the ear canal, which then enables me to safely insert the instrumentation of use. So this dead keratin at the top, the roof of the ear canal. I think I'm going to use some forceps just to gently pull these hairs out. So I've got one out with a fine end. You can see this hair extending from the posterior lateral canal wall. So posterior means the back part of the ear canal, lateral means the entrance to this hair. So because it's wet wax, I've been using drops, it just got stuck. And slowly bring this forward. I don't think it's going to come any further, so I'm going to reach out for the crocodile forceps. I used the 5mm fine jaw forceps for this. There's different sizes. You get a standard 5mm jaw size, 3mm and a 7mm, which is the large one. So it is right up against the posterior wall because I have to be really gentle here. Just open the jaw. You can see I just pulled it out. There we are. It's gone, it's disappeared. Managed to remove that. Final shot of the eardrum. You can see that full view offered by the eye clear scope. And this is a close-up of the plug of wax I took after the procedure. I hope you enjoyed that video, guys. Take care. Speak soon.